Good morning, everyone. Just got off work, waiting for my windshield to defog. It's just about done. Then I'm going to go over to the gym and get a shower in. I forgot to tell you guys yesterday.
Hannibal, Hannibal the Vannibal.
My store manager was fired. So, right now our store is operating without a manager.
There is no man in charge.
We pretty much saw it coming.
I knew it!
Let me know if you want me to talk more about things like this.
What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want?
I'm going to try to limit how much work stuff I put in here, unless you guys say you're good with me talking about my work, which is, most of what I do right now. Sorry, I'm just watching. One of my coworkers is over there working on his cars, making sure he's got it handled. So there's that. Inventory is sometime this month, and next month is, I may see a bonus, I'm being told. So
It's bigger than you expected?
nothing big, because I haven't been there that long. They did give me my tax form today.
Taxpayers teat until they have sore, chapped nipples.
I work again tonight, so I'm not sure what we're going to do after the shower. I need to watch my spending, so we might just chill in the van again. Today's Friday. I might do some spending tomorrow, depending on how everything looks. The weather's supposed to be warm on Sunday, and if it looks like it's good enough tomorrow and on Sunday, I think I want to work on that shelving for my storage. I really need to get rolling on that. There's things I need to get access to, and it'll make room for things when I want to pull things out. Like, say if I wanted to work on, which I don't right now, but if I wanted to work on the spot in my van, I could pull all this stuff out, put it on a float, and I could roll it in if I had all my shelving in, because I have an empty space in the middle of the floor. Roll that stuff in, work on my van and stuff, and then put what I wanted back in. It's things like that. I mean, I have this space. I need to utilize it better, is my opinion. All right, off to the gym. I know two things I'm going to do today if I don't forget. Oh, make it three. I have a Windex, so I'm going to Windex my windshield because it's just ugly looking right now. I need to inflate my tires because I know they're low. And I need to put my laundry away because it's been 2 days. So that's what we're doing today. That's the doing it today, and then making something easy to eat and going to sleep. That's the plan. All right, I'm at the gym now, so I'm getting ready to go in and take this shower. I'm just drained, but I'm doing good. The good news is I haven't gotten sick since I started van life, and everything's going pretty well as far as physically. My feet are sore. But I still need to keep it going. They haven't said anything yet, but that's because we don't technically have a manager, and we got inventory coming up. But that inventory is coming up soon. I think once that inventory hits,
More money per hour.
if it doesn't happen sooner, they'll tell us no more overtime.
Filthy, disgusting word.
Just keep in mind, I'm working over 8 hours a day, 7 days a week right now, so. Yeah. Alright, everyone, I am done with my shower. I'm going to go over to, there's a big pothole I almost hit. I'm going to go over to Dollar Tree just to chill for about an hour. I want to go to that thrift store that's over here. They don't have a lot to look at, but I want to check a couple things. On the off chance, which this one doesn't usually have too many things like that, but maybe they have some cheap gym shoes that I can wear. I really just want the cheap gym shoes so I can go into Planet Fitness and
Not judgmental.
not look out of place when I'm using the elliptical and things like that. You know, an elliptical, not really using my feet enough that I need good running shoes or something like that on a treadmill. But at Walmart, the average price is about $32 for a pair of like what would be gym or running looking shoes, you know, canvas shoes. Avia, I think, is the brand that they have, is the most affordable. You know, and don't get me wrong, if I was running in marathons, or if I was wearing them to go out as casual shoes, you know, okay, $32 is a pretty good deal. I'm literally just putting them on to use at the gym. Now, you know, I wouldn't mind a good pair of shoes just because, you know, I am working out at the gym and I will be doing stretches and things like that, but I'm not road running or anything like that. I'm literally elliptical and lifting weights. So the only thing that really uses my feet is the elliptical, and my feet pretty much stay planted, right? So I just need a good pair of shoes that are comfortable. I don't need them to do too much more than that. So if they have a pair, great, I'll make them work, you know. And if they don't, then I know that's one more thing off my list. I might even run over to Ross after that, because Ross will be open by then too. I've got about an hour before either one of those opens, so. But that's my plan. I started doing my windshield. I just did the inside, but it looks a whole lot better already. It's just, after working and everything, my hands are cramping up trying to wipe the Windex stuff off of there, so I might have to wait till tonight before I do some more. I made it over here to the thrift store. They're about to open. I'm just going to walk around and check stuff out. There's not really a lot to show you there, but if I get something, I'll show it to you. All done with the thrift store. They didn't have too many DVDs to choose from, no Blu-rays. A lot of what they have is stuff I already own, so no big deal. I did make a purchase though. I still like this place. Alright, I am in the van, getting ready to go find a place for me to post up. It is a nice sunny day. It feels good as long as you're in the sun. Actually, I was colder in the store than I was outside, so I need to find a spot that the kitty cats can go to the cab on, because they didn't get to do that yesterday. I'll show you what I got here real quick. Let me show you what I got. $15. They're in pretty decent shape, and they're Nike actual running shoes. Let me see if I saw something on. Yeah, Nike Revolutions. And they will work there wide width, which is, there's a couple shoes I looked at. I always prefer to have a wide width shoe. These should work perfectly for when I start going in the gym, which is probably going to start sooner rather than later, maybe even tomorrow, when I start actually using the gym. So I'm happy to have those. $15 is less than the $30. Plus, these are Nikes. I know they're used, but I mean, I don't want to go in with shoes that look brand new anyway to go in the gym. So these work perfect. They got tread and everything. So I think that's the strat. All right, let's go find a spot to park that the cats can go into the cab on. It didn't have a ton of customers because they just opened. Some nice customers. This one guy was talking to me. He told me I think he thought I was flipping shoes because I was looking at all the shoes. So he's like, have you been to the other location? I was like, no. I mean, since they got tons of shoes over there. To be fair, I need to look up which other location he's talking about. I know there's more than one location. I'm thinking maybe he's talking about one of my favorite spots of this location, which is one I haven't hit with you guys yet, but I definitely want to, because that's where I used to get some really good movies. But man, they have a lot more employees there than I remember, and they were busy, and they were really cracking the whip too. I heard someone in the back. It's like, you run out of work to do. It's like, wow. Because the way this thing works, it's a you know, like a Christian thrift store that the money goes to help mostly like battered women and things like that. So like I think everybody there is female. I don't think there's any males. So I think all the workers are female, and they're all like in recovery or and things like that. I think a lot of them, I know back when I was doing some deliveries during COVID, I know they have a I don't know what you call it. I'm just gonna call it like a halfway house for battered women domestic violence or something like that, and it's owned by them, and it's not too far from here, and it's where those folks stay like that. Because I remember my customer or my client, whatever I was delivering food to, it was explaining to me how that worked, and basically she was, you know, you have so many days there or something like that. So it's you know, the money goes to a good cause, so I don't mind paying a little bit extra to places like this. And that's what I'm talking about. These are kind of the places that if I'm gonna keep working gigs like this, like if what I'm trying to do in May doesn't pick up, it doesn't happen. Don't say pick up, doesn't happen. You know, as much as, you know, Walmart's doing me good or whatever, I really, even like I said, even in just some labor work, I would prefer that I'm putting my hours in on something that's going to help out. Obviously, I can't work at that place because, you know, they only hire females. Goodwill's last on my list just because, I don't know, Goodwill I like, but I also feel like they also gouge the people that come and shop from them a little bit too. Speaking of which, we just passed it. But you know, I wouldn't mind doing something that helps give back. Something that still works with my lifestyle if I'm going to be doing stuff like this, like something that, you know, I can have my van parked close by, I can check on them and things like that. All right, this is a good spot for the sun to hit the van to keep it warmer. Like I said, we're going to hit the 60s later today, so I want to be out here with the sun, and I want to give the cats a chance to enjoy themselves because they were cooped up yesterday. So let's see what happens. I got to make room for them too because I got stuff piled. I really need to clean this van out, but I need to have a spot where I can pull kind of stuff out. So maybe Sunday, if it's warm enough on Sunday, I might pull some stuff out, but we'll see. All right, gotta make some room for them. If I don't make room for them, they make room for themselves. So might as well go ahead and get it started now. All right, this is trash. All right. All right, let's see what happens. I know a bunch of stuff fell back there, so come on. Who's coming? Grable has entered. Come on, hurry up. Good girl. There she is. Come on, anybody else? Come on, Grable. Get over here so BMO can come. Grable ate her. Grable. Come on, get over here so everyone else can go. Come on, hurry up. Here comes Waddles. Come on, Wad. If I need to, I'll boost you up, boy. I think he's gonna try. There he goes. That's Waddles. Come on, B Moses. Come on, Happy. All right, I think they're actually waiting for me to get out of the way, so let me go on and do that.
Later that same evening.
All right, everyone. I just made it into work by the skin of my teeth. The weather was really good. We got up to 60, and I slept. Waddles and Happy didn't want to come to the back. It was so nice and sunny, so they stayed on the dashboard. But BMO and Grable stayed in the back with me. We had the back all blacked out, so I passed out. Passed out around 2. Didn't wake up till 9:30. I'm actually still the first one on my crew that clocked in, so That's all I did. I worked on some stuff for my thing that I'm trying to get handled by May. And then crashed. Had a Magnum PI running on the Air TV antenna. And if you're wondering, I'm still in my Crocs. So I guess what I'm saying is, I've had a good day. I hope that you have as well. And until next time, this is your old pal, Hannibal Vanable, signing off.
Roaming this old land in his creepy van, he's Hannibal, Hannibal the Vanable.